Guys, welcome to the show. If you don't know, this is the not dollar cost average show because I'm not dollar costing averaging $1,000 a day right now, but I will probably do $100 a day moving forward shortly. But this is the price of nickel. This is the price of nickel. It's doubled essentially in the last few days. It is really absurd. It is like from the new year. Let's say, where is this? Here we go. This is okay. I can't get the new year, but from there to where we are right now, we've gone up by like 144%. This is absurd. This means that the cost of this nickel right here, there's nickel in this, it's worth 10 to 11 cents for each nickel. So you can bet that they're going to melt the stuff down. We're going to run out of these things real fast. It is really absurd. So if you were playing and dabbling in the futures market, now is the time to get involved because this is the highest it's been since like the 70s or something, some like absurd amount of time. In fact, I don't know why TradingViews does this. Why can't I see further? It's really annoying. If anyone knows, please let me know. But it's like the most annoying thing. But this, let's go check the nickel price. Leave site. Let's see if we get a so max. Oh, it doesn't even. What is this? Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. So we've had higher nickel prices. This is in 2007. I don't know what the event was for this. What caused this? Was it the market downturn? Is that what it was? That's interesting if it was. And it doesn't. Okay, we can't go back to the 70s, but in the 70s things were wild as well. So we're almost to where we were before, but this is absurd. So like we're gonna see some wild price fluctuations. I can almost say with certainty that we're going to see a recession, right? I can almost say with certainty. The reason is petroleum prices, energy prices, right? Like oil, like and energy. So it's the fundamentals of everything. And you can think about this. You can think about it this way. If if you look at here we go. So like the Dow futures is a great example. Oh, here we go. Oil. Well, think about it like this. If the price of energy goes up, what's actually happening? So you get the price of energy going up from, let's say, $1 a liter to $2 a liter. This is impacting the cost of doing business. It's the bottom line. It's one of the most like the most base level cost of doing business, right? That's getting more and more expensive. So what's that mean? Your bottom line when you report at the end of the quarter is going to be lower than expected. Investors are going to pull out money because you didn't hit your targets. What do we call that? When you get two sessions in a row, two quarters in a row of that, you call that a recession. And that's what we're going to see. We're going to see a recession. And I am excited for a recession. I know some people aren't, but I am. I'm excited for a recession. Why am I excited for a recession? Because that's when you can buy assets at the dirt cheap, right? The lowest price assets are then. That's when you can find the lowest price assets. And I'm really, really excited for that. I think all we need to do is wait and be patient, and we're going to find some amazing deals. It's just a matter of waiting and being patient, though, and that's it. I think it's nothing more than that. Like when oil prices spike like this, I think there's a chart that I saw. There is a chart like oil prices, oil price, and recession. There you go. It just comes up. It's very likely we're going to see a recession that's a little bit heavier than what we've seen before. We don't have a chart. I just want to see a quick chart that we can pull up. But it's likely we're going to see some pain, right? We saw a little bit of this at the beginning of 2020. I thought, okay, not great, but I think we can handle it. With COVID, but that was because the entire market slowed down for 2 sessions, and then we had that gray bar, which represents a recession. But if we look at other things, okay, so we'll get to Bitcoin in a second. Nasdaq is sinking. Where is this? Oh, I had the S&P 500, but that's not here right now. Let's see if I can get that right. S&P 500. Let's see. That's also coming down, and so that's hitting the 50-week moving average. Now, if that closes below the 50-week moving average, guess what? I mean, I don't know. Actually, I don't know if the correlation's as strong with the other ones, like the Nasdaq and the. So we've already closed below the 50 here, And we don't have the 200 here, eh? Interesting. We don't have the 200. But we know the correlation between Bitcoin and the others, right? We know that if Bitcoin closes below the 50-week moving average, we go test the 100, and then ultimately we go test the 200. And that is what's going to happen, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to go test the 200-week moving average, and it's going to be painful. But let me tell you this. This is where you make your money. This is where you get rich, right? If you can buy Bitcoin at the 200-week moving average, it's the price of a lifetime. You don't ever go back there, right? It'll be hard to go back there. You will, I guess, after this bull run, but there's some downsides here as well. If you do, if we end up, coming down like this, we tap this, we're probably going to spend some time. We're probably going to spike up. We'll probably have some wicks that come down, right? And then all the stuff. And then we'll finally go up. But this is going to be some time. This is like April 2023 is what I'm drawing out here, right? This is wild. So that's a lot of time. That's like essentially a year from now. But even that wouldn't be ideal, because if you look historically, if you go test the 200, you take a lot of time to get out, right? Let's go test. Let's say this is the first time we touch. How long does it take to actually get out fully above the bull market support band after you get down to the? How long does it take? It takes about 500 days here in this case. All right, let's go look over here. So we slip below we go test the 200 right here. This is the first time we go test it. Well, actually, we don't have the 200 here, but let's say this is the 200. First time you test it. How long does it take for us to get out of the bull market support band and hold it as support? It took us 266 days. That's wild. That's more than 6 months, right? That's less than a year, though. So I'm not sure where we're going to make it, but if you're able to buy Bitcoin at the 200-week moving average, you got the deal of a lifetime. And that's what I'm waiting for. I'm changing my orders as soon as I end this video, and I'm going to change my orders so that my stop loss or my purchases are around this point here, about $25,000 to $20,000, because I think we're going to go down. I just don't see this happen. I don't see a situation where we actually make it out of this, like where we sorry, what is this? Come on, there it is. I don't see a situation where we like go test the bounce up like this. It doesn't happen. It's never happened before. And I know I'm being deterministic, right? But I don't see it. I got to get my prices in. I got to get it down here. We got to do it. We got to get it. That is up, because can you imagine if you were able to buy some Bitcoin here at the bottom, it would 4 or 5x when you got it up to a mil. To 100,000. It would be absurd. It would be bonkers. It would be really, really amazing. It would be the deal of a lifetime. So this is what I'm waiting for. I hope you're waiting for something interesting as well. I don't really have much else to say. This is kind of what I want to. This is sort of what I wanted to cover. But yes. Look, yeah, I'll make another video about Russia. But this is all I want to cover. I will see you guys tomorrow.